because of this insurgency, it's cool to see just a generation and cities who now hold a church as a more central role in a community. And the group bringing you in, the Missoula City Forum, it's churches dedicated to the holistic church of Missoula. And how important is it for a community to just have and I don't mean thriving church presence in the sense that the church is thriving, but a thriving church presence in the sense that Christ is thriving?
Well, you know, I remember this thing that A.W. Tozer said, who had this wry-cutting sense of humor. He said that we are no longer fishers of men, we're keepers of the aquarium, which is brilliant, that we can't let our local churches morph from a tool of the kingdom of God into self-oriented little kingdoms of our own. And so I want to ask the question, how will could the glory of a redeeming Christ be lifted up in this community? How can we function as His ambassadors? The tone of His voice, the look of His face, the touch of His hand. And how will that mean standing together? What are the things we should involve ourselves in that place, whether people realize it or not, actually place a glorious Christ in front of them? In the physical presence of the people that He has sent to that community. Those are the questions you should ask. Not, wow, if I let my young people go to this cool youth group's event, how many of those will I lose? I mean, come on, we just got to get away with that, and we got to say we must stand together in a culture that has literally gone insane. It's mad. The things that the culture is trying to do can't work. And you can't have parentless kids. You can't have marriages that don't work for more than 3 or 4 years. You can't be sexually insane. You can't be money insane. It just won't work. How can we inject ourselves in that with the glorious message of the person of Jesus? And who should we be holding hands with to do that? You just can't stop asking those questions.
Why is it that that an elder-led church, why does that contribute to the overall health of the church?
You see, the logic of an elder-directed church is just extension of the logic of New Testament Christianity. The Jesus and me religion that took over Western culture is a delusion. It's just not in the New Testament. It's a result of the powerful formative individualism that rose in Western culture, the pioneer spirit, take myself up my bootstraps and be the self-made man. Self-made men are always poorly made. So the fact of the matter is that the religion of the New Testament is fundamentally relational. Your walk with God is a community project. So leadership, to be consistent with God's plan for His church, has to be a community. And to the degree that we've been comfortable with that not being community, to that degree we've injected ill health into the church. I mean, all you have to do is understand that this is a community project to understand the nature, the paradigm for leadership in the church.